Hi, I'm Edwin from Black Magic Design. Our company was founded based on the principles of making technology affordable so that creative people can be truly creative. This year, we've introduced a whole line of new products that enforces that message, trying to make technology truly affordable so that our customers all over the world, including India, can spend more time creating stories, telling stories, and just enjoying the work that they do.
Hello, my name is Chris Exelby. I'm the Managing Director of TSL Products. We've been supplying products into the Indian market for, I think it's over 20 years now, and it's a very important market for us as a result. When I look at how the market here is changing, it's really no different to anywhere else in the world. The changes in advertising revenue with the way that marketeers are taking their products to market is having the same effect in India as it's having in the United States, Europe and Asia, in that more and more money is going into social media and digital internet marketing. So broadcasters all over the world are really starting to have to address the issues, the fact that occasionally revenues are falling and the money they have available to invest is reducing. And they have to react to that, because doing things the same way they've already done is no longer an option. So we're helping them do that here in India, helping them to become more efficient, doing more with less. A number of ways we're doing that. One is by the implementation of control systems, which by automating what has been quite complex workflows and changing from several button presses to one button press, then clearly you can make things much more efficient. You can increase the utilization of your studio. You can change a studio from one aspect to another program very, very quickly by firing a salvo. All that means better utilization of equipment. We're also producing audio products which are dedicated to simplifying the interface to the operators and presenting the information in a really simple way so the operators can actually get the audio they need without having expensive and lengthy training. This also means the broadcasters are very flexible when it comes to recruiting people. It's also the same for the control system, in that we are creating very simple graphical interfaces for signal flow, camera selection, different sports, assigning a camera to an SFG or a microphone to a particular mixer, doing it in a graphical way, which means that a relatively untrained operator can still contribute in a big way to the making of the programs. All this is reducing costs, improving efficiency, equipment utilization, meaning that they can create better and more repeatable programs. So it's great to be here at Broadcast India in 2018. Like I've said, the challenges here are no different to anywhere else in the world, but I've been impressed by the way that all the broadcasters are stepping up to the challenges to make sure that not only will they prosper, but they will continue to be really successful and make great programs.
See, first of all, welcome to Yamaha Music India booth, and I would like to thank the ADI team for this effort. The first thing, if you talk about the expectations from the industry, see, the broadcast and it's basically the mother industries, musical media and entertainment, M&E industry. So that is again related to the main infrastructure depends upon the telecom industry. Government has already planned to launch the 5G networks. So why I'm relating these things is because content is the king. So if the content demand will be there will be a demand for more products in terms. For example, nowadays if you think when 4G had started, after that the content demand has increased, so the consumption power also, and that way the industries have to go ahead and prepare more products according to the demand. So this is one, basically, as the telecom structure will move to next level, those things will improve, and so the industry demands and supply also. Second thing is, as a Yamaha Music India, this year we have launched two new products, which is we are showcasing here also. This is RT2 and RT4, which is again has a Rupert Neve transformers inside, which give more precise and more detailed output for the recording and music industry. So, if we talk about down the line, considering the demands we have plans which are right now bit confidential. So if things come up, we have the plans for next financial year also. New products are coming up. In that will cater both recording and broadcast industry. But they are confidential. Some things are coming up. New things coming up.
Hi everyone, welcome to Broadcast India Show 2018. My name is Uminder. I'm the business head of Camelens for CableSat India. Last 2 days have been very good. We had a very good time with customers, very good customers walking to the stall. As you can see around the stall, we got all the complete cinema lenses from Zeiss, right from our latest launch product called the Supreme Prime. A very good response, very positive response for the Supreme Prime this year, which was launched in May globally. Right. Coming back to the show, we could see not many customers inquiring for the best of the optics, and as you can see from the stall, we are not only displaying the lenses, but we gave an opportunity to the valued customers to come down, test our lenses with the latest cameras. Coming back to the industry, what we have seen for last 6 months, especially on the cinema side, we are slowly moving towards the full format cameras, and that's the reason we came down with our new high-end cinema lenses, Supreme Primes. Yeah. Yep. So coming back to the lenses, what we have here in display, as you can see the display here. See, we got the Supreme complete 6 lenses as of now. The most critical focal lens we have already launched and are available here for the customers to test. Apart from that, we also got the cinema zoom lenses. The 3 cine zoom lenses what we got here, 1530, 2880 and 7200. So I would like to invite everybody who is around the show, come down, test the lenses, beautiful opportunity, and get into some interesting conversation with the team right here. Thanks again. Thanks from Aminder. See you.
So now if you see the product range which we have a lot of things to offer, not only to like private and public broadcasters, we have got plenty of things to offer to digital, like house of worship, the venues, and plenty of things to offer to anyone who does into live content. So now our products like Graphite, which is all-in-one production switcher, it's a very economical product for the live production guys who are like into freelancing and want to cover at a particular stadium when the big players are not there to cover the state level games or university level games. Therein that plays a big role. Right? Ultrix is something very unique in the industry, but we're still struggling to get into the Indian broadcaster because it's a very hybrid router, so you can do SD, HD, 3G, 12 gig, even if you can go for IP. But the thing is that we are yet to go to IP. The most of the broadcasters still struggling to get to HD. So, but that product, I mean, worldwide, it's getting attention like anything, and we have been selling to OB vans, arenas, and stadiums and venues. Right? So this is something that we are focusing more, and we are trying to market more into like OB vans and flypacks. So, and for the next year, I mean, looking at the current success worldwide, we're going to focus more on the graphic side because we see there is a gap what clients are looking at in India and what clients are doing worldwide. So with the current offering of UX and Frontier, we can really help the broadcasters to show what they're doing right now in a way better way, I mean much better way. Like if you talk about the photorealism thing, at this point in time nobody is doing in India, but we are getting a lot of inquiries for those photorealism production. It's amazing, right? So they are using our expression UX and Frontier, and as you see, most of the people are moving towards IP and 4K and HDR and UHD. India is yet to reach there. There are only few broadcasters who talk about that. Most of the broadcasters are still doing the conventional way. Right? So those are the key areas where we would like to focus. because the box selling is no more there, right? So everybody wants the competitive solution, and India being a different market, I mean, even today it's one of the most like challenging market for us, because everybody is more concerned about the pricing part rather than going for technology. So yes, but so far the customers and the business partners have been very supportive, and taking the new technology is very well. So I hope moving forward the chances for off video success is more brighter.
Grass Valley, a Wilden brand. We are showcasing a lot of Grass Valley equipment over here, right from cameras, production switches, status, content management, ITX layout, Ignite, production automation over here, along with built-in cables and workflows, what we have at show right now. We at Grass Valley, trying to showcase IP workflows at the booth with 4K production cameras at the show, right? For the, so as Grass Valley, we are the #1 broadcast solution service provider to the industry, and we expect a lot of things from the Indian government, especially on the BIS. They need to fix a lot of BIS issues which is not applicable on government for the broadcast equipment, but still it's giving a lot of problem for our customers as well as the OEMs in the market. We expect customers to come over here and have a look on the solution provided to the industry and what's new on it, and wish everyone all the best for the show.
Hi, my name is Devendra. I am from SRSD Broadcast India Private Limited. We are actually a system integration company from India who cater to setting up broadcast channels. We have studios, production studios, post-production studios, things like that. What we are seeing in terms of technology in India, we actually see a lot of IP workflows coming up, a lot of HDR workflows which are getting set. File-based workflows is the name of the game now. We are seeing these kind of setups coming in more and more. So this is where, as a company, we are also growing. This is where we are focusing on as a company to see how we can help our customers with file-based workflows. In terms of understanding of the market, if I were to say, the market is moving towards this. So you will see a lot of customers now talking about IP technology and HDR technology. So I guess that's the future of India.
Good afternoon. I am Ajit Khare, Managing Director, Canara Lighting. We are here at the Broadcast India show exhibiting our latest products for studio lighting system. As far as Canara Lighting is concerned, it's a 45 years in this business. We have a manufacturing facility located at Mangalore, where we have a world-class manufacturing setup. We provide end-to-end solution right from concept to commissioning. Coming to the broadcast industry went through a slope phase for the last couple of years, but at the moment, with some midterm elections, the general election on the annual, there is an activity all around as far as the broadcast business is concerned. New television studios are coming up. More than that, many of the studios which were equipped with the old traditional lights of halogen and cool lights, they are all moving slowly but certainly into LED technology. We see a very good future because of the transition from old technology lights to the new technology lights, and because of the general election and the midterm election, there is a spurt in activities all over the country.
Everyone, this is Gaurav Agarwal from Comcon Technologies, New Delhi. At the BI show this year, we are focusing on the broadcast products that we have, especially on the test and measurement, radio, and our range of cables and connectors, the passive equipments. The industry is moving very fast onto new standards. We have HD, then 3G, then 12 gigs, and everything requires quality testing. We have a whole range of equipments for that, and going forward, this is what we expect from everyone in the industry. Sports, whether it is sports or whether it is news, quality will become a focus in India. The consumers will start asking for good quality content, and that is what we are supporting here. Comcon is trying to make sure that the future is in the right direction and goes in parallel with the rest of the country's movement. We are introducing new products from Comcon's table as well. They will ensure the Make in India happens in broadcast as it is happening in the rest of the industries. And soon the whole mix will be wherein you will have products from outside mixed with products from inside and service from within the country, providing you an overall solution which is a very good.
I'm Dheeraj Jha, director of the Vertex Media Technology. Now we participated first time in this one Broadcast India Show 2018, and now market is moving very fast. Broadcast market, in spite of facing the problem, but nowadays like due to elections growing up, and we are expecting good orders in next 6 months to the elections at least. So Vertex, can you zoom this one? Basically Vertex is the SI company, and Vertex is representing many audiovisual products, and we did in last 2 years we did more than 30 projects, whether it's news as well as non-news. Especially last year we launched INH News and Citizen Voice end-to-end project. Apart from many movies, music as well as devotional channels. These are the channels where we launched Balle Balle, Gabru. We are representing some exclusive products like EcoStream. We introduced in this market for as a distributor, and this is like these are the servers. This is the flash stream, which is mainly used in data centers, and these are the storage. Apart from we have the products. I'm moving. We are the exclusive distributor for the FUSA. This is the US based company, and have the layout automations. This is the successor of the Playbox technology, and we sold this one last year. We did very good in layout automation segment. Our channel box is value for the industry. The client who want to launch their own channels at very less price with the value, so we are giving the value proposition in the Athena. We have our own automations and playout as well as CG playout automations. Even we have our own ingest, and it works very well for small and medium channels. Apart from we are in exclusive reseller of the Yuk, that is the encoder and decoder, and we already deployed many channels.
My name's Robert Stacy. I'm the APAC General Manager for AJ Video Systems, and we're really excited to be here at Broadcast India. India has been a really fantastic market for us over the last 25 years that we've been in business, and we have really specialized in creating a wide variety of solutions for Indian broadcasters for standard def, high def, and even those moving to 4K over time. What we like about the market is its diversity in terms of wide range of broadcasters, broadcasting types, and that as we look to the future, there's a new emerging type of broadcaster, people doing podcasting, webcasting out of their homes, small businesses, and the birth of the internet broadcaster. And so AJA really sort of brings all of those technologies together for any level of broadcaster that people are looking to be and work with. And so what we bring to the picture for these types of customers is not only the product diversity and reliability, but a really strong support and reliability for the products in terms of warranties and the ability to take customer feedback to improve those products over time. So we hope that you enjoy the show and come by and see us at the booth. Thank you.
Hi. As Western Digital, which is one of the world's largest data technology company, the fundamental thing that we believe in is the power of data is immense. Right? It allows us to create an environment which is more predictive, productive, and personalized. What do I mean by when I say that? Right? I mean, if you look at data, somebody very recently said that data is the new oil, and that is so true. Right? Data allows us to create an environment and create an ecosystem which we are able to thrive on, right? And as Western Digital, we believe that we have one of the largest portfolios which is able to address the fast-growing data requirements of every industry, right? At some point in time, when we have been consistently looking at the global data needs, we look at Western Digital and we believe that 50% of the world's data passes through our devices. Right? As an industry, it's a fast-growing industry. We know that, and especially when we talk about Broadcast India as an event and our participation in Broadcast India, it's a very important event for us. It's the first time that we have ever participated in Broadcast India in such a large way. The industry per se, when you look at the broadcast and media as an industry, it is going through a phenomenal shift from technology perspective. Right? The rate at which content is being created, the size of that content, if you look at a couple of years ago, we had low resolution cameras that were being used. We're now talking about most of the content being created in 4K and 8K. And the more the content becomes rich, the more storage needs are there for storing that content. And for us, it's important that we address the requirement of creative professionals and their entire workflow with our devices. The GTech line of products that we are going to talk about through the broadcast event will predominantly allow creative professionals to look at how the entire lineup helps them in the entire life cycle of their workflow, right from the inception to the end production of the content that is being created. We're super excited about this event, and we do believe that it is a great opportunity for us to engage and interact with a lot of key partners that are a part of Broadcast India, and we'll continue to make sure that we provide new and enriching experiences and reliability for creative professionals to continue storing the data. Does that make sense?
Hi, I'm Kini Nayyar and I am Senior Marketing Manager from Western Digital, managing the media entertainment portfolio of Western Digital. So the media and entertainment industry has seen a tremendous growth in India. It has grown by 16% year on year, and we see our GTech lineup under Western Digital, which is specifically meant for the Bollywood and the media entertainment space, the products which are so fast, so reliable, so rugged, to be part of this portfolio, and we'll strongly position them within this. A show like Broadcasting India is helping us to position our products in the media entertainment space and also meet a lot of customers in the broadcasting portfolio. So it's a great show. Today is the first day, and I hope we will see great returns going forward.
So basically, for Indian market in 2019 moving forward, we are going into 4K, and especially in the fields of sports. For India have a very big cricket sporting event. So in that area, we are looking into upgrading all the lenses to 4K for better exposure, clarity, and a higher resolution. So 2019 will be a very exciting year for us, where we see the transition from HD to 4K. So hope for the best.
Hi, so my name is Neeraj, and we are here at Broadcast India. We have been being participants of this show for quite some time now. And looking 1 year of the broadcast market, I feel because of the elections coming in, we feel that there is going to be a lot of activity in the news sector. And we also see augmented reality and virtual studio to really kick in the Indian market going forward. And in terms of Visati, Visati is a Norwegian company. We are based in around 56 countries, and we work with over 5,000 broadcasters around the globe. In the Indian market, we work very closely with all the national channels and also the entertainment sector. I feel in the coming 1 year there is going to be a lot of demand for virtual studios, a lot of demand for augmented reality, and also a lot of demand for the OTT platform. I think
we Real Image have been serving the broadcast industry and the media technology for 3 decades now. So having been pioneering many of the technologies to the country, we have seen the evolution, the transformation of the industry, the technology in general. And now there is a saturation point for the traditional TV broadcast, where the entry is into the OTT and VOD platforms, the digital platforms. So catering to the industry and the needs of the industry, we are exploring technologies. Like Real Image has always been like, we have brought in the non-linear technology and changed the linear platforms to the non-linear, and introduction of surround sound in the industry, introduction of digital cinema. So these transformations, we have been handholding the technology principles in the country, and we've always been pioneering and looking at foreseeing technology changes. And now looking at the industry changes now, having been for 20 years, the broadcasters have been piling up media assets which are in abundance now and which needs to be monetized. So the industry's focus more is on to media asset management, which actually gives them a platform to make use of monetize their assets in a meaningful manner. And similarly, the traditional broadcasters are more focusing on earlier erstwhile it's a secondary broadcast, the OTT or a digital platform. So now that's taken the lead. The customer is free actually at his leisure. They want to have an access to the media, and this is where the industry is changing and transforming it to, where we have seen stereoscopic as one spike which has come in. Then we see now the OTT and VOD platforms. So looking into the industry changes and the requirements, we are exploring technologies, bringing in new technologies like Visi from the MOG. We are looking at, we are partnered with Uyala, which is catering to the digital platforms and CDNs. And the very principal company that we represent in India, Abbott, for at least 3 decades now. We have vastly explored, and we are meeting the requirement of the industry.
Hi, I'm Abhijit Utwani. I take care of the entire solutions stack here at Boston, essentially called a Specialist Solutions Group. I head it for here, Boston, India, in India here. We have a lot of solutions that we get to the table for the customers, essentially for various verticals, which include media and entertainment, maybe R&D, maybe education institutes, maybe BFSI. What we essentially trying to do here is to build an ecosystem where it's not just about buying or going in for the hardware as such, but to understand what are the business needs and translating those business needs back into the actual requirement, which can go out onto the market, can go out and make changes to the end user who are actually going to experience that product or that particular service that our end customers are wanting to get into the market. Boston IT Solutions in India has been working here for the last 8 to 9 years time, and we are wanting to not just push hardware boxes, but also to get a lot of change across in solutioning and being actual consultants to our solution providers, or maybe system integrators, and even to the enterprise. Cut. Can I cut? What we get to the table today is So what we get to the table today is high performance, high intensity compute and storage, which get into solutions into each of these markets that I talked to you about earlier. To start with, the movement in the technology has been such that it was individually data centers which each of these customers had, but from these captive data centers, they had issues in terms of capacity, they had issues in terms of capacity expansions, and it was all within that particular capacity and the captivity that they were into. They then moved into the cloud. Now from cloud, all that data being there, they're pumping a lot of data there. Now if you want to get all the data back to on-premise, it's a huge, tremendous effort that they have to go through. At the same time, there's a lot of security issues that happen around it, and people feel unsecure about that data. Now, who actually feels unsecure about their data? Not the end customer, but the end user who's using the services of this end customer that we have. So what do? We innovate all of that to run that entire cloud on your premise, on your point of presence that you may have, so that all your data is secure with you, all your applications are secure with you. All that you need to do is to offer it as a service to your end customers, end servers, services point of view. So now the technology that's there, when we talk about performance, when we talk about scalability, when we talk about security, it's the new age applications that are actually natively built in the cloud can be now built right on to your box, which is captive on your premise. So may it be AI/ML, may it be new cases in terms of computerless or serverless computing, all of this like Kubernetes, Dockers, Mesos, all of that can be plugged into the vScaler as a platform. We have multiple frameworks that we work on like Cafe, Piano. We offer entire vGPU stacks. We offer the entire GPU-based clustering that can happen just out of the box, entirely modular. Now, when we talk about all of this data being captured, you need to move that data in a faster way to the storage and run a lot of analytics on it. So when you're moving that data, you need high performance storage, which include our flagship products such as FlashIO Talon, which is a pure NVMe over Fabric, which probably aggregates all the disintegrated NVMEs that you may have in your ecosystem and present it as one pool across. So the combination of the vScaler, the combination of high performance setups that we have in terms of FlashIO Talon and other solutions that we offer in terms which could be any kind of archival storage, any kind of hybrid storage that you would want spread across multi-locations, one single glass of pane to control all of it is what is the future that I look at. Thank you.
Aztec, and we're happy to be here at Broadcast Asia. This is our 12th year of participating in the broadcast media and entertainment industry marketplace. We've been providing solutions and services here to some of the leading broadcasters as it relates to storage and news. We think that this marketplace has been exciting for us. We've seen some real challenges here, as well as our company has evolved its product lines to be able to adjust to the market and to be able to be competitive in this market. We think what we're going to see moving forward is more activity inside the news marketplace as far as being able to share stories, as well as being able to have more competent environments for the journalists to work in, as well as a very hybrid world where the rest of broadcast is looking to not only be able to store their content on premise, but also to be able to store their content in the cloud. And we're an agent that helps broadcasters be able to do that. So we're looking forward to continued success in this marketplace, and we're also looking forward to being able to supply a competitive product into the marketplace.
I'm from Fabrics, and this is Amit. I handle the Southeast Asia, Middle East region. We are showcasing Fabrics out here, which is test and measurement solutions So, I mean, just to give you a brief about the Indian market, I mean, there's a huge transition which is happening. Currently people are moving to, from standard definition to IP, and I think that's the market we are looking at, moving forward, which is going to be a huge opportunity for Fabrics solutions. Otherwise, I think the show is pretty well going pretty good for the first day. I think it's going to be a good show for us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Umesh Tyagi and I am representing Leader Electronics Corporation, Japan. And our expectation from the Indian broadcast industry is to invest in the new technology coming, like 4K, HDR, and also to start focusing on the usage of test and measurement products so that they can improve the quality of their video and audio content. And as far as the Leader Electronics Corporation is concerned, we are highly focused on the development of test and measurement product of all the latest technology. This year we are celebrating our 65 years anniversary, and we have launched our new series 65 project, a new series of waveform monitors, waveform rasterizers, which is fully capable of handling 4K, HDR and SDI over IP. We support SIMT 2110, we support 2022-6, and we also have sync generators and changeover units to handle the PTP as well as all the time code related signals.
Hi, myself Shailesh. I'm Director of Cineon Broadcast India Limited. In my view, the Indian industry, broadcast industry, is moving towards a big way now to change the complete IP-based broadcasting. The baseband has been popular for so many years, but now the time is to move forward and get the new technology, where Cineon is prominently pushing the IP-based and cloud-based technologies for the studios as well as playout segment. We are last year completed almost 4 to 5 projects in broadcasting, and now looking at the SD to HD up conversion of it, and we are pushing the IP technology big way.
So if you talk about media and entertainment industry, basically it comprises of audio, video, film, broadcast, TV. So as far as Cineon is concerned, we work in all these 6 streams. We have done projects in audio, we have done projects in video post, we have done projects in broadcast. In broadcast also, it is like general entertainment and news channels, so we have worked in both the domains. We have done regional as well as national news channels like Republic, Bloomberg Quint, BTVI. These are some of the recent examples that we have done. We have a very good pipeline with regional channels coming up in Hyderabad and Delhi. Republic is planning a channel in Hindi that's happening in Delhi, so we are doing that. We are doing 10 TV in Hyderabad, which is an upgrade, standard definition to high definition. Then there's a Suvarna TV which we are doing in Karnataka, Bangalore. So so there are lot of channels coming in, mainly on the news side, which we are addressing to. About Cineon is we have tied up with Avid last year, and we have been promoting the entire workflow for a news channel. We have trained staff in Avid, so to take care of the customer's immediate requirement. So we are also doing the playout with Broadstream. Broadstream is in-house playout solution, as well as it can work on cloud. So Mr. Shailendra, he is part of Broadstream, so he will add some.
Hi friends, this is Shailendra. I am Vice President Sales for South Asia for the Broadstream Solutions, and we specialize in integrated playout automation solutions, and Cineon is our exclusive partner for the India at the moment. We are doing projects across the South Asia. We have recently completed projects in South Asia in Sri Lanka for the SLRC, that is Sri Lanka Root Vahini Corporation, who are the national broadcasters of Sri Lanka. And we are also doing we have done a lot of projects around India, and one of the biggest projects we have done is 9XM and Astha, Malayalam Manorama, ABP News, Times Now. So we are growing, and we are growing together. So we're going to write a story where the cinema and broadcasting going to grow together.
Hi, my name is Sahib and I'm from Sing World. We are the broadcasting, my company is a broadcasting equipment. We are the manufacturer for the studio lights. So now we had just launched a new product, new monitor, 21-inch monitor, which having 4K HDMI and 2K SDI, which we had just launched after seeing the requirement of the broadcaster, what problem they are getting, and we had slashed down the price of the monitors. After seeing of the wireless microphones, so we had introduced in this exhibition, we had introduced the wireless microphones in the very good price, somewhere around, which is affordable by all broadcasters and beginners, filmmakers also. Now then I introduce you to my another company, which we are the distributor. We are the distributor for the Landpart. Landpart is a company who makes the camera cage, camera accessories. As for Sony cameras, they make the cage. For Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, they had made the cage. For all the good cameras, they are the premium makers, cage makers. We are the Hi, my name is Sahib Singh and I am the sales marketing of SingWorld. SingWorld is a brand. SingWorld have a brand, Flexi. Flexi is having studio lights. Previously we were making CFL lights, which we say school lights. School lights were in 2-bank, 4-bank, 6-bank. And now we are come with the LED panel lights, starting from 60 watt till 400 watt. Now company had studied about the market. Then they saw there's a lack between those people who can't afford the nicer microphones and the Rode microphones. Then company made the wireless microphones under 20,000 rupees. So their market is to capture the beginners, which is the product is affordable according to them. And after that, company had looked for the monitors, the broadcast monitors, which were coming for somewhere around 50,000, 60,000 for the users. So company had studied for the monitors. Now they had come with a broadcast monitor with a 4K resolution under only 30,000 rupees plus GST. So company is studying the market every day, what is required by the common person, what common person or what the broadcaster required the equipment. As company is having the hot product like wired microphones, which they are selling from last 15 years with the handsome warranty of somewhere around 5 years and shotgun microphones of somewhere around 10 years, and it's very affordable price, which can be used by the beginners also and the broadcasters. These microphones are based make on the basis of broadcasters only. Then company is expecting their double the sales what they are doing right now by the next year. And by the government, company is not getting any support from the government, as the government had raised their duties if we import any product from abroad, and if we are making in India, we can't make because we don't have the skilled labor what as per our requirement. So